Hello. Is it stoned, pissed and Southend in here? Or is it just me? Hi Essex and the world. You want to laugh? Because I'm going to tell you how screwed up this planet is. Josef Fritzl, the Austrian guy who loved his daughter a bit too much, locked her in the cellar for 24 years. He was so hands-on, sadistic, that every birthday he gave her suntan lotion just so he could rub it in. I'm a little bit overprotective, locking her up, but at least he knew she wasn't shagging some old pervert. I mean, the cellar was described as an elaborate dungeon with electronic sliding doors similar to the bridge of the Starship Enterprise, but without the space. Who knows? He had Spock's eyebrows, said his kids were Klingons, and Bones worked the incinerator. I think it was bad enough what he was doing, but to have kids with her, I mean, why couldn't he have been a responsible parent and just fucked her up the arse? Clever parenting though, teaching your kids to scream without noise. Anyway, what's wrong with incest? It's convenient and affordable. I mean, I applaud the Fritzl stance on ecological issues though. Apparently wheelbarrows laden with food were seen being wheeled into the cellar, so the Daily Mail's call for a ban on plastic bags is finally going global. Global! Which is ironically what Elizabeth called the sun when she first saw daylight. I mean, come on, his wife, no. I mean, I'm no farmer, but even I can smell bullshit a fucking mile away. But he must have been hard up to screw his own daughter. I mean, my mate knows desperation. Still a virgin at 25. He's got this theory about how to get into women's knickers once a month. He drinks 20 cans of Red Bull, grows wings, dresses all in white and pretends to be a panty liner. Unbelievable. It worked though. He got some bird in her bedroom, getting down to the nitty gritty. Her hubby came home and called them. He went mental. Punched me mate on the hooter, which caused a big nosebleed. There he was, 2 o'clock in the morning, outside their house, a 6-foot panty liner, covered in blood, shouting, "I feel so used!" Poor sod. But then my girlfriend is cruel. I think she's trying to kill me. I mean, every night she gives me arsenic. I begged her to cut her fingernails. She fell pregnant, and after the birth of my boy, she said, "I want him to grow up independently, and he's not to be smothered." I thought, shit, just wasted £6 on that fucking pillow. You know, I think smacking kids should be allowed, you know. Tasers for other people's little bastards. No, I love kids. Really, I do. I love kids. I adore the ground they'll be buried under. Nah, me and the girlfriend, we have an orally open relationship. I mean, I say I want to slam dunk the tart next door, she splits my lip open. She said our relationship was perfidious. I thought she was right. I'm perfect, she's fucking hideous. I said to her, as a 30th birthday present, I'd let her suck me best mate's cock while I shafted her from behind. It didn't turn me on much, but our Jack Russell emptied his balls a couple of times. Rough! Now that's what I call dogging with a difference. Anyway, I mean, I've always fancied an orgy, you know? With like 4 women, me and 4 women, you know? Playing with 8 tits, 4 arseholes and 4 pussies. A bit like spending a day at Southend United's training ground. Hey, Mr. Tilson? I'm 5-1 against Doncaster. You sure you were playing against Rovers and not the Bells? I mean, you got roasted, Steve Tilson. Fucked at both ends, mate. Fucked at both ends. Shrimpers, more like crimpers. Southend United play like fucking hairdressers. I mean, the Beatles are back in fashion. West Ham's got McCartney. Spurs have Lennon. I'm waiting for Southend to sign a star. Though knowing Steve Tilson, it'll be Freddie fucking Starr. Anyway, after the debacle with the girlfriend, I now prefer to be wanked rather than have full sex. I mean, full intercourse has costly and painful consequences. Lifelong sexual disease, known as children. But nothing compares to the pleasure-pain combination of a woman who's tossing you off like she's in the toilet trying to plunge the Boxing Day turd. Hey fellas, when will they ever learn that it's not a toy? Anyway, that's enough from me, and I'll be back soon. So thanks for watching. And God bless. That's all right.